What's up, pirates? It's your homeboy GM with One Piece chapter 924. Lots of things happening in this chapter. First, I'm going to start with what's going on with Big Mom. When she's not around, you can see the chaos it's going to cause to her crewmate. I mean, her children and crewmate at the same time. They're both, after all. Um, Already, they're wondering if Big Mom is alive or not. And of course, some believes that she's still alive. Others, they are already preparing the succession of the Big Mom Pirates if she were to die. And you got Pelos Pero, claiming that the crew would be renamed the Pelos Pero Pirates. And of course, Daifuku is against that, stating that if Big Mom would die, it would be Doctor that would take over. Pelos Pero replies that, uh, you know, first son, not the firstborn, gets to be the successor, and Daifuku implies that it's about skills. To be honest, if I had to weight the both of them, like this isn't like, of course, Big Mom has her own turf, she's her own kingdom, as a matter of fact. But I do agree with Daifuku because let's be honest, Perospero is powerful, but this guy ain't shit when it comes to Dogtooth. Because look, Katakuri, he is a monster. Like we saw the battle that he had against Luffy, and this proves why he is the strongest element in Big Mom's army. So if we were talking about the succession, definitely Katakuri would get the title. He would succeed after Big Mom. But of course, Smoothie is like shouting against those two, like, stop killing her off. You can apply logic to Big Mom, and she's right. Big Mom she's a Yonko, and that's not for nothing. So I mean, for this part, it shows that, no matter what kind of crew they are, like if a character is too absent, it can create confusions, and this is a perfect example of it. Now, back to Big Mom, or should I say Olin. She, along with Chopper, Momonosuke, Otama, and Kiku, they're all heading towards Udon. And it's really disarming to see Big Mom with such a gleeful and cheerful personality, but at the same time, it fits so well. She's so enjoyable, and she even has a new hairdo, so that's pretty cool. She tamed a croco turtle with two punches. So I mean, Yonku again. We learned that in the past that Big Mom and Kaido were allies, which is not very surprising. I mean, there was talk about this, that Big Mom once saved Kaido's life in the past. I don't know what happened for them to be enemies. Maybe it's a pirate game. Yesterday's allies can become tomorrow's enemies. So I'm guessing it's something like that. But sooner or later, I'm pretty sure that we're gonna get to explore that. Olin is heading towards Udon with her new friends. And yeah, but here's the thing. Chopper mentioned something that is very interesting. He said that that talking hat, Napoleon, has been silent for quite a while. And here's the thing. That is very interesting because Udon, like, sorry, not Udon, Napoleon would be the element that would make Big Mom remember who she truly is, considering that, you know, he is on her head. She could maybe jog her memories or something like that. So it's quite surprising that he has been silent for a while now. But when he awakes, things might get dicey for Chopper and the others. It's good to see Momonosuke very passionate about his training, and he learned a new shout called Snatch that he learned from Zoro. And here's the thing, Kiko doesn't want him to use that shout because it has a certain meaning in the old dialect in Kuri, and she feels like Momonosuke, a guy like him, shouldn't use it. Why? This is the reason why. And most of all, there were rumors about Zoro maybe having origins from Wano. And if this word is originated from an old dialect in Wano, So how come Zoro knows it? I don't know. Maybe one of his parents gave it to him or something like that. Like he learned it from one of his parents. I mean, it's pretty shady because we don't know if we've never discovered anything about Zoro's parents so far, and I don't know. Zoro has some sort of mystery when it comes to Wano. So, and the way that Kiku mentions that this word is, it's like it's some sort of a curse or a forbidden word. Like it's really mysterious. I really want to know what's up with the word snatch. I have a feeling that uh, Sanji's group, along with Nami's group, will be heading at the same spot around in the bathhouse. I mean, for Nami and the others, they want to recuperate and gather their strength. Uh, for Sanji and the others, pretty much the same thing. By the way, the mobile snail device, like it's like the mobile version of the Dead and Mushi that that Usopp showed us. That was pretty cool. But anyways, yeah, I think that those two groups will be heading towards the same spot as well. It would be great to see those two being reunited as well in terms of strength and offensive. What we learned from these two groups, one, there is a poneglyph stones. Yes, there is one poneglyph stone, but it's not red. So Brooke confirmed that he was able to locate at the island of Onigashima. Robin, on the other hand, she felt disappointed because all that she could learn was, well, pretty much everything they needed to know, like the location of the banquet, who, at what time it's gonna happen, the tribute that Orochi is gonna give to Kaido and his crew, the members that are getting there, like pretty much anything. Like, and even at that point, she felt disappointed. But anyway, Robin, nice job. Um, so yeah, they're all gathering at the same spot. Sanji is already looking at his device and about to become invincible. To be a peeping tom, so look, that's a dangerous weapon in Sanji's hand. But that's Sanji. What can I say? Like we love him just like that. But yeah, Law has news that Komurasaki's funeral will be happening tomorrow. So it looks like she's really dead. But in I don't know, in some way, I have a hard feeling believing that. But like I said previously, new world, new threats. When you die, it's over. Like no more do-overs. So I think that I got a feeling that she was a necessary sacrificial pawn to be made for the story to go on. Um, like it's because I don't know. I feel like Komurasaki could have had a bigger role in the story, or maybe her death will drive people, like especially the rebels, to gather and go against Kaido. So maybe that's why she was killed off so soon. Also, Kid escaped jail. I have a feeling that it's not the first time that he tried something like that. But anyways, we got a alpaca man who is the goaler of the jail. He's talking to Luffy and he's like really spitting on his face like continuously, like an alpha. In the meantime, we see the old man Hio, who is harassed by Kaido's soldier, and the guy he is like poor him, but he has his pride, and apparently this guy was actually the previous chief of the Wano Yakuza family, Hyougorou of the Flowers. And I'm guessing that in the 20 years ago, perhaps, or maybe recently, no, I'm gonna say 20 years ago, he was dethroned by Kiyoshido, who took over, and he was thrown in jail. So I think that this is the kind of story we are seeing with this character. He's like ready to die bravely for and not snitching on whoever gave him those tickets for food. So I think it's pretty much Luffy who gave it to him, but it's just the scene where he's beating to death and he refuses to submit, like just like Komurasaki who refused to submit before that. So you can see in Wano there's this great spirit of pride of being samurai. It's really beautiful and noble as well. Luffy, he's like ready to to go against Kaido's men to stop harassing him. In the meantime, the chapter ends with Queen, one of Kaido's lieutenant, at the front door of the jail. So things are about to get chaotic. We know that Luffy is unofficially the fifth emperor. So if that's the case, I'm guessing that Sanji and Zoro, they're gonna be, they are, I mean, they are starting to get at uh, Yonko lieutenant level, you know, because we know that a Yonko is very powerful, but so as his lieutenant. I mean, Luffy has beat, Luffy was able to go head to head against big names like Cracker, um, uh, Katakuri, and other big names in the pirate, especially that are part of the Yonko armies. So I'm guessing that what I'm trying to say, Zoro and Sanji, they're gonna become at that level, like the Yonko lieutenant level. Like it's these guys are gonna be monsters. I mean, they are already monsters in their own right, but this is just the beginning. It's gonna become even more epic. Overall, this chapter was pretty okay. I think it was more about information, more or less, what's happening. It's like a pretty update of what's going on around around Wano because we've got some updates about where everybody's going, what's next to come, and all that. So I think it was pretty much of a update chapter, you know, of what's going on. So it was pretty good. It was funny as well. Uh, Next chapter on break. Next week we're on break, so the next chapter is gonna be in 2 weeks. So, anyways, tell me your thoughts about this chapter. Comment, rate, subscribe, share this video. Much appreciated. And please don't forget to encourage the manga industry by purchasing the official releases because a lot of people put their hard work to make those happen. You can find them online at your local bookstore, or better yet, you can even download legally the digital versions. They are even cheaper. And don't forget to encourage my manga project called Heart of Wildfire. The link is down below. Share the link, support it if you can. Any help is welcome, so thank you in advance. So guys, I'll catch you guys in 2 weeks. So in the meantime, please do me a favor for your homeboy. Take care of yourselves. See you.